Chapter 1 of the Damnation of Theron Ware. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. The Damnation of Theron Ware by Harold Frederic. Part 1, Chapter 1. No such throng had ever before been seen in the building during its 8 years of existence. People were wedged together most uncomfortably upon the seats. They stood packed in the aisles, and overflowed the galleries. At the back, in the shadows underneath these galleries, they formed broad, dense masses about the doors, through which it would be hopeless to attempt a passage. The light, given out from numerous tin-lined circles of flaring gas-jets arranged on the ceiling, fell full upon 1,000 uplifted faces, some framed in bonnets or juvenile curls, others bearded or crowned with shining baldness, but all alike under the spell of a dominant emotion which held features in abstracted suspense and focused every eye upon a common objective point. The excitement of expectancy reigned upon each row of countenances, was visible in every attitude, nay, seemed a part of the close, overheated atmosphere itself. An observer, looking over these compact lines of faces, and noting the uniform concentration of eagerness they exhibited, might have guessed that they were watching for either the jury's verdict in some absorbing criminal trial, or the announcement of the lucky numbers in a great lottery. These two expressions seemed to alternate, and even to mingle vaguely, upon the upturned lineaments of the waiting throng. The hope of some unnamed stroke of fortune and the dread of some adverse decree. But a glance forward at the object of this universal gaze would have sufficed to shatter both hypotheses. Here was neither a court of justice nor a tombola. It was instead the closing session of the annual Nadama Conference of the Methodist Episcopal Church, and the bishop was about to read out the list of ministerial appointments for the coming year. This list was evidently written in a hand strange to him, and the slow, near-sighted old gentleman, having at last sufficiently rubbed the glasses of his spectacles, and then adjusted them over his nose with annoying deliberation, was now silently rehearsing his task to himself, the while the clergymen round about ground their teeth and restlessly shuffled their feet in impatience. Upon a closer inspection of the assemblage, there were a great many of these clergymen. A dozen or more dignified, and for the most part elderly, brethren sat grouped about the bishop in the pulpit. As many others, not quite so staid in mien, and indeed
Sample complete. Ready to continue?